All right, so there we go. I actually started this. I launched this project, but I have something to export first. Because I did some updates on my dungeon tools, and I need to pack this up to send it to my dungeon master. Let's see. There is something weird, if I may say it like this. Like when you say embed PCK, like it did something strange. I don't know. I'm just gonna remove everything else. I think it's in here. Oh, I can actually create a new version. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, let's go with this one. So, okay, the PCK is next to it and we still have this thing. Sure. Anyway, new. Dungeon tools. Let's go with this one. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this into my drive. And that should be good. Okay, so this is done. We don't talk about it anymore for today. I mean, I don't think like there's anything I want to add. Maybe like I think a save system, but I don't know. It's not like not today. I have other things in mind. I had another project. Yeah, there we go. So this is gonna be something I'm gonna be using to display stuff like chat messages and kind of like, yeah, stream things displayed on screen. And a little bit more than this. I'm trying to think about the structure for the control nodes. How exactly could they be? I'm gonna make like a regular app node to get started. New scene app. There's something like user interface that would make sense. Also, I need to, yeah, to change a few settings, like that's important. First thing, the actual size. And let's see. Resizable, no. Borderless, yes. Always on top. Transparent. Good, good, good. Embed some windows, yeah. And per pixel transparency, yeah. Then we want to go in report, rendering, transparent. Okay, so if we just run this, like let's make a simple test. Oh, I have this uh, cog. Huh. Okay, it's here. Hi, Violet Shiny, how are you doing? What's this? Oh. Uh, wait, it's this small? What size is it? 33? That's an odd number. Oh, it's 40? Actually, 33. Let's go with 33. Good, thank you. And you having fun with Godot today? Yeah, a lot actually. I'm actually working on making an app with Godot, which will be like a front layer for the screen that will show things like the chat and all the various things. So that, well, first of all, I have it on my main screen, and then I can interact with it and do some fun stuff with like this kind of feature. I said that you've been using Godot a lot. Like, do you have like a main game project running? Hmm. How am I going to make this? This seems small. Like, and it's fine. Sort of, you'd say it is still very early. If you're gonna talk about it, I always like to hear what people are doing. It's fun. Okay, so this is the GUI, and here we have specifically the. I want to say that's the option button or menu button, settings, control button. Let's go with control button. It's more like a story-driven plus adventure game, something closer to the game like To the Moon. Okay, so I have to check this real quick because I don't know what it is. Oh, okay. Is this made with RPG Maker? Yes, I think it is. I mean, at least something similar. It really has like RPG Maker XP vibes. Yeah, exclamation mark. Like it had like a very specific graphic style. I know some people who actually really like this. I did try it, but I didn't have much assets, and like I'm not really meant. I mean, I'm not good at making RPGs. And I was young, so I think I should like create a PH bar so that I can have several buttons. So I'm thinking like a button to hide everything. That would be useful. Do I have game icons? Because I think that was this one I used. Yeah, sort of. So let's see. This one is exactly what I need. It's to be 33 because I made this mistake. And I think I had this with 64, 128. I think that's pretty much what it was. Something like that. You're better with art and story and worse with code. Well, the good thing is that the code is what people will never see. So if you have like super giga spaghetti code, it's okay. Like if you have brilliant coding but terrible art, people will notice. Oh, I didn't download? Well, where is it? Oh, okay, it's here. Cog. So is it 33? Yes. So I don't know why it ended up 33. Yeah. Hide button. Yeah, so it looks like... Okay, it looks like just two buttons at the top. I could rename this like a menu and extract it into something different. What is it in there? It's perfect. Okay, good. Now, so basically the way it works, having a transparent app like this, you kind of have to define the space where you can interact. And this is like a Windows thing. Like if you're using Linux or Mac OS, you can render things even though it's outside of the control range or region. But here we have to say what part of the app we want to render. And it's gonna grab the clicks. I think I will create a class, which is going to be responsible for changing this, basically. Changing this area. So we have app here. Can create a script for it. Okay. I'm sure I can use instance equal this, like I'm gonna believe in myself to not make mistakes. Let's still have this white line at the bottom, knowing. Okay, so basically the line I want to type is get window, I think, dot mouse path through. Okay. So because I have get window, I have to leave. Well, thank you for passing by, and that was good to see you. And I'm eager to see what you make with the game. Like if you want to share on the Discord, you can do that and have a good time. So yeah, I don't know if I have to put this within a node or if I can have this as long as I use the Godot API. That would be nice. Let's see. Oh my. Okay, there's no script in here, so it doesn't identify it. So that would be. Why would it be? Like a pass through polygon service. Okay, let's see. So we are using Godot. What if we have a public static void hide? Can we make get window? No, we can't do this because we need a node. Okay, so I'm gonna delete that. And instead, I will create a pass through buffer. Hi Nepal, how are you doing? You're good. What about me? Very good. I had an idea to make an application to basically handle the chat messages and stuff, so I can have them on screen, and to use Godot to do that. And I'm exploring this idea, and eventually make a little chat game that can be played within the stream chat. Actually, I may not even need an instance. Like, what if I public void side GUI? And here we have like get window, and we have the math polygon equal not what I want. A get window is an object reference is required. Okay, so here I would need the instance. You've been addicted to this mobile game called Screwdom 3D. I don't know what it is. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's the kind of game which is very I don't know how to name this genre, but there are a few games like this. Like it's kind of, you know, like the thing where you have the tubes and the colors, and you have to switch empty one tube into another until you sort all the colors. It's kind of in the same vibe. They're very good for chilling, that's for sure. Is it a list of vector 2 I need? I don't know if it's gonna work. Here we'll have like hide GUI polygon. So we have new vector 2. I think I may have to okay. I think I'm gonna do that differently. Because I don't want this to be here. I might want to create another class for it. I just want to make sure that I can use a list of vector 2 here. I think I have to use the Godot. So that's an array of vector 2 and like a new one. No. Godot.vector2. Oh, that's a pact. Okay. And like new. Okay. At least I know what I have to do. Okay, so path through butter script. What if I have like a new folder which is gonna be pass through polygons. And here we are, nuclear. I can make it static. Yeah. And I will need Godot. Public study pass through polygon. It has to be a class, of course. So let's make one public static to equal. Well, it needs a name. It's a name. So let's say I do it. No. Yes. Yes. Okay, so here we have 0. And we go up to, so that's, wait, I'm counting. 16. Hey, sup? Well, I'm actually trying to make this app I was talking about. I made a few tests, and now I am trying to make an app with it. So, alright, so here... maybe like pass through polygons that I... Oh, it has to be... Wow, I'm gonna say get set this one. So what about you, Nico? What's up? Having fun? Is your skill tracker working? You didn't hear me properly? No, I just asked. What's up with you? Are you progressing with your skill tracker? Like, are you satisfied with it? Oh no, I just remembered I will have to unplug my microphone this evening. It's getting tedious. Okay, so technically now I should have this. Didn't try to make changes yet. So you're making this with Python, it seemed. There's no GUI in it. You made the one you showed me with 5 GPT prompts. Yeah, I've been pretty much GPT prompting to get to do this. Okay, so here I can interact with everything, and then we have the buttons at the top. So what I want to start with is like a little banner at the bottom. That makes sense. So here we have like the GUI thing. Wait, it's like a natural overlay? Yes, it is. But there are a few limitations. Like, I can't create things which are showing, but which are not blocking the mouse. Didn't know Godot can get this too. Well, basically it works with transparency. Like, what I'm doing right here, can it spawn a tray icon and menu? To me, tray icon is this. Like, the question is, can it go in the tray? And my answer is, I don't know. What I know here is that basically I have a window which is like the screen size. And I'm defining the polygon which I can interact with. And at the moment, it's just this tiny corner. Now, there is actually something I did which I'm gonna... Can I... Why is it? Oh. With your overlay, everything is click through and it just listens for clicks, and when a click happens, it reads its position and simulates it in the overlay. Yeah, it doesn't do this. What Godot does is make the actual window invisible. So it has to be a window. And then, yeah, you define areas which it can go through. Or the opposite, like the area which it is rendering on. So this little menu here, can I actually no. Guess here we have the menu. Now let's make an H box. That would be like the chat. Hi Turk, how are you doing? Yo, hello, indeed it is. I might want to save this in a different file. Like, but it's like the chat, the small version of it, like minimized chat. Minimized chat. Now, I think it should be a panel container. And have like an HBox container in there. Now, my idea is that it would technically create objects infinitely. Like it would go stack. I'm not sure how I want this to. Mm. Okay, so maybe I'm gonna go with 3 lines. You can make a fake data loader to call on ready and just push a bunch of dummy chat lines to simulate for testing. I don't know how I will be testing, but fake data loader, yeah, probably. I still don't really know how the API works exactly, and I'm not sure if I have to call every time or if I can have like a kind of listening state. What's the problem? The problem is I'm just like thinking about how it's gonna look. And I mean, what does it look like actually? Oh yeah, I didn't, of course. Okay, so what is the size of this? So I could go with 80, just... I mean, not the label, but the box. Actually, I could have it here. And... okay, so I have to make a little bit of math here. Where is my path through polygon? That's a vector 2. And... it would be like chat or default view. So we go on the right, then here we would go like to 1. Then we would go down to 181, so 1000. Then go back to then go down again. That could be. Then we go back to 0. And I think we've got it. Default view. You can set that the script so it goes like y plus 55 for each line of text. So, okay, basically what the first thing I want is like a horizontal line, so they would like kind of scroll in this side thing. And eventually I could have like another view where I have them vertically. And here indeed I have to adapt the y based on the amount of I mean the content, but this is something we can do quite easily on Godot. First install the chat apron that set a hosting so that they can receive the data, then combine the text and character. Chat apron. Well, technically, if I just wanted the chat in of itself, I could use Streamlabs. It's also the point of not using Streamlabs because they're like very expensive, like very, very, very expensive. But yeah, it's for funsies. Actually, I want to see here. I would have like default view. Let's see. Okay, so here we have. It would look like this. Like, is it readable? Yes, it is readable. I don't know if 3 lines is too much or not. And it actually goes. But the thing is, like, long messages can. Because eventually there's definitely going to be a moment where long messages are. Well, actually, I think there's a limit. Like, wait a second. Almost. There we go. So I'm not gonna send this, but character counter 200. So I can pretty much guess the width based on 200 characters. You can enable text wrap and let Godot handle it to see how it goes. Yeah. So I just have to figure out how long it is 100 characters. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Okay, so this is like the half longest message, sort of. Where's my label? That's very long. How long is it anyway? It is. Okay, so we can go like with 1,000. And so 1,000 would be like the maximum size. I don't think we can set a max size. No, we can't. Well, technically we can change the size based on the amount of characters. And have different, like, yeah, that's possible. Let's make a panel container for this one. New label settings. Oh, okay. I'm gonna check. So here we have like a chat message. Scene. No, that's the script. Chat message. Okay, so this is technically a HBox. So it would take the entire vertical space and be yes, no, wait. Yes, take the entire space. And here, like, left. Maybe it's in there, not sure. So here, anyway, we'll have a label, which is like, sender. And here we have another label, message. So label settings. We have the font size, outline, shadow. Yeah, so we can't really say that. What do we have as things? Get line count. We could use those, definitely. And like if we have like 3 lines, we make it larger. But yeah, the point is here the sender is like left top, and the message is yes, top as well, I guess. Actually, I think I want to kind of border around it. Which means like I would need a kind of panel. Okay, so we would have like something in this line. Make root. Okay, so we're gonna have a Nico message. Nah, it's kind of ugly. Maybe something like having some margins could help. Oh, no, that's so. Let's see, minimize chat. Okay, yeah, I did put the wrong margin. Now that's something cool you can add to Godot. Oh, like max. Not my. Actually, it's not max character limits I wanted. It is maximum width. And if you if you go bigger than this, then it clips. But I actually don't want it to always be this maximum wide, right? Like it's like I want it to be 100 pixel by default, then it will expand up to 300, and here it's gonna clip. Different cars take more space. And there's this. Then you enable wrapping or use a RIH text box. Rich text box. It's the thing, right? Let's see what we have. See, that's the thing. I actually want it to be 100, but well, actually I can do something like okay. No, actually, I'm not unstuck at all. Well, since, let's say, it starts at 100. Clip text is off. I mean, this is off. Overrun is off. So we let it expand, and we actually make a check. So we have ready, okay, and here we actually check the size. We check label length. So if size.x is superior to 500, actually we're gonna go with if it is inferior or equal, then do nothing. Otherwise, custom minimum size is gonna be equal to new vector 2 500 0 and trim what it was. You need rich text box for emoji, right? No. Kiwi. And I forgot to check the... It is... text overrun. That could work. But then it means that we actually have to change the text before it is ready. and add it to the tree. So that's simple. Do I want to rename this chat message label? Maybe. I'm not sure. Wait, you need enter tree function? No, it's fine, because basically what you can, I mean, this is something I've been working with in the past. You can change, for example, the text, as long as you have an access to the node. And for example, if you can't use get node, because, you know, the tree isn't running, you can always use the find shine method, which is allowing you to basically use get node with something out of the tree. So there's always a way to set the text before, I think. We're gonna try. So let's actually have like a 500, and I'm gonna add some text to make it longer. Ah, debugger, come on, shoo. I messed up with it. Yes. No, so it didn't work. Wait, what again? Yeah, I messed up. Oh, I actually didn't. What? Where is my... What's going on? Okay, I think we're good. There are two more built-in functions, init and enter tree. Yes, I know. Enter tree, init is the constructor. Enter tree is the one which is called, for example, here basically you have app enter tree, path through butler, ready, then GUI enter tree, GUI ready, and app ready. I think it goes in that order. Wrong. Wrong scene. Well, actually, it worked. So we could make this smaller. We could make this smaller. And keep it on 1.9. Minimize chat. And then we would have like the chat message be center, left center. And here we're gonna do left center. Here we have like left center. Okay, that should be nice. So maybe I don't need the margin. How? What's the height? 23? No, this one. Okay, so I'm gonna go with 40. And here we're gonna go with like expand. Chat message. Yeah, I think we're good. Now, technically this is the chat message. Actually, we can do even something like okay, this is animation stuff. I'm gonna do that later. Let's see creating a message. Actually, let's make this a normal class. Chat message factory. Maybe minimize. Oh, chat message factory. It's too late. I mean, later maybe I could have namespaces. Private string. Actually, could be const. So here, packed scene. Alright, and we create a function which will return a chat message. Why is that? Oh. Actually, we need two things. We need like the send. We could create an object. I'm gonna create an object later. Just message. Yeah, that's different. I'm gonna make a models. Did you check the API all tools for chat? Roughly. I know that I have like with C# I have a specific. I have a library. Why is it? Oh, it's because I'm not browsing. Like, we have the API for authentication. And then I think I just have to browse for YouTube. We have this one, like YouTube v3. Basically what I have to do is to go on Google Cloud application and turn on the API for the chat. You'll have to do some sort of handshake. Like, do you mean authentication by handshake? Handshake. Yeah, yes, yeah, I need to do that, definitely. In fact, you can see the ChatGPT thing about it. So what do they say? Yeah, basically you go on Google Cloud, you enable the YouTube Data API v3, and then you generate a credential. So I went in there and yes, all these things are correct. I didn't generate the credentials yet. And then, yeah, with .NET, it's slightly easier, but yeah, you make those kind of blah, blah, blah. And then you can, I didn't watch this specifically because I'm going to read that later, but you get the idea. Imagine doing your front end in Godot instead of web. Well, the thing is, do you actually, well, first, number one, it's been a long time since I've done React. And yeah, I don't feel like JavaScripting. And making actual apps with web, like in order to have the overlay on my screen, I'm not sure it's better. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how to use those technologies, so technically, I guess it's funnier and easier to try to figure it out with Godot. And I'm gonna use an example, like, I think you're French, I'm not sure about this, I may have had hints about this, but there's this company in France, which is Ankama, who's doing like Dofus, Wakfu, yada yada yada, and since they started as web developers and they made web-based games, they were using Flash as a technology to do their things. And they have been using Flash for everything. And literally, they were making animes with Flash. Like, I think like the first season of Wakfu or something like this is done with Flash. Just because like they were just so good with it, and it was like easier for them to make the anime with Flash rather than learning something new in terms of time. You go to a company and when they ask what's your favorite framework, you say Godot. Right now, yes. Very, very yes right now. Even I really loved React, to be fair. React, Angular are great. Even Vue. Vue, I learned to like it toward the end, right before my burnout, so I didn't use it that much. Started with 10 sprites and Flash. So yeah, this will take a chat message data. Okay, so now in chat message we allow an injection for chat message data. Yes. Okay, and here we probably want the two labels. So we have like this label, sender label. Not sure if that's gonna work. Someone made one Discord in Roblox. Like he made like a Discord app in Roblox. For some reasons I've never been attracted to actually watch, drone, to watch what Roblox is. Like I've heard of it, but didn't feel the energy to check. Can I say it's been 100% the same, even the UI? Well, what is good with Discord is that the UI is very simple. And I think the most difficult part of, it's right here, but you can see it. The difficult part with Discord is the networking and handling such traffic, I guess. Okay, we're gonna try. Next, it's gonna be debug script. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna leave it like this, and I'm gonna adjust. Very mem, super important line which everyone must remember. That's wrong. Oh, I need to create my chat message factory. Why are you dragging Nico into this? Because Nico is like the perfect subject for being the whoever test subject you want to be. That's literally her life. She loves being people. Okay, let's try with this. As soon as I have bound everything which must be bound. So here, for example, I'm gonna miss the little subtract. But here we go. So no. I'm sorry, but no. Some things didn't work. Factory. Chat message data. Okay. Oh, I didn't set the chat message data somewhere. Okay, so where was that? Factory here. Where do I swap to get color text? How much? Swipe. Swipe. Where do I swipe to get color text? I'm gonna let you explain. See, Nico is strong tomato, except that it's too big. Why is it too big? Probably because I gave it a... Yes. Make the sender bold text or different color. Oh! Okay. So it means rich text label. Except that the content feeding doesn't work. Why is the content feeding not working? You can change the material of the label. Oh, for this one, yes. That's true. You're very... There you go! Woo! But yeah, you're right. But you have to make label settings. Actually, no. I don't think so. You just have to go in theme overrides, colors. There. So here I'm gonna add chat sender label. That would be like add the thing, I will know. And then for the color, then at the moment we will leave it like this, but eventually in the future we may want to give specific colors to people. And random colors for, I don't know, we'll see. So do I actually want to do the animation right now? Because I have realized that the best way to animate control nodes is to actually use control nodes. I didn't mean this sentence to be like this, but let me show you. I could have it in there. You can spawn it with something like position.x equal 50 and then loop it back to 0 in the process. So yes, but that's the problem. The problem with Godot UI and animation is those bloody containers don't allow this. Because if you actually look at the chat message, like here, let's bring one. I can't touch this. It's blocked because of the bloody container. So the strategy is to actually use a control node around it so that you can move it inside of it. So here, for example, we would have like a control, and that would be like the chat message. We make it at the root. This becomes a panel container. But now there's a new question which arises. It's okay, spawn file control in front, reduce the size to 0. It is another way, definitely. But here, for example, I'm gonna pick this, put it here, and change it to control. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna grab. Okay, wait. What is this? Set message. Okay. So let's make export private panel container. Okay, and the size is gonna be, yes. You already had a H box. Yes. So if I do this, technically the control is going to take the size of the message. Could you just put a spacer before the sender and reduce it to 0? Yes, but I don't want to do that. But yeah, it is, like, you could literally do that. But I actually want the animation to stay within the... And I'm gonna use it for the despawning anyway. So here I actually want to check that this works. See, it works perfectly. Application 3. So here, the size absolutely didn't pick. Okay, so maybe I actually have to wait for the panel container to resize. So, oh, that's annoying. I don't know if I can make that like a call deferred. Does that work? Oh, come on. Wait, this has to be a delegate or something? Make it a function and defer call it. See? Brilliant minds. Initialize control size. No. Why? Why? Oh. Was it because of this? No. Why didn't you save that? I'm gonna murder someone. But it's still... Why is it big? Oh! That's... What? Okay. No. Okay, I'm getting annoyed by this. Okay, that looks better. Seems good. Seems good. What time is it? No, I'm good. So we want to position that x to end up at 0 in like 0.15 seconds from let's say 1,000, and we twin in. That's pretty fast. That's pretty slow. I don't think I have to say F. That makes it so it slows down as it reaches the targets. There you go. Actually, let me. If you go on the Redo server, you find Redo resources, I think. There is a maybe community resources. Yes, community resources, and there is the Redo cheating sheet. I'm gonna copy the link and open it because you can't see what I'm doing right now. And you can see what those. Oh, that's. Like quints, quads. We could use like bounce. Actually, I'm curious to see what bounce does. Oh, you became #1. Good job. Oh, we still have a strong tomato. Amazing bounce. Is it because it's too fast? What was that? What was that? I think it's elastic I want. One second on elastic could be great. I don't know. That's weird. Why is it doing this weird thing at the start? But it's interesting. Disable the boot splash. What is this? Use filter? We don't care. That was bad. I actually don't even know if the Spotify thing worked. I didn't have anyone mention it. Okay, let's see if it's gone. No! Oh! I know. Yeah. I see. I know how they did that. And they resized the window in there. Oh, but it's... Oh, shoot. Yeah, I'm... Do you mind closing? Why is my editor completely broken right now? Oh, because of this. Let's not spend 2 years on that and actually go fetch the information where it is. Um, get window.size. Uh, I think it... Yeah. And window position. Display, serve, screen, get position. I think I saw something, but that's probably just... Yeah, it's a little bit weird. But it is completely breaking my editor view, so I might just not use that. And too bad if we will have to suffer. You will have to suffer. Ah, it's messed up. Oh, there we go. And why is this one like... Let's go this way. What if you make a opening logo like Discord? Alright, cool. I just realized I have different colors in Godot. Like, you mean the editor? You can change that with editor settings theme, and you have those two things. Just to have that boot thing in the end, it swaps to a larger window. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, that would be cool. But it means you need to have this smaller window. The colors I use, if you're interested, are this and this. Okay, so I'm gonna create a chat message timer. But ultimately, if you have the Redo editor, they pretty much are bundled in. They are the colors from Redo. Okay, so here we have a private double timer progress, private double timer duration, and here we have like we set the duration, message duration, oh timer. So timer progress increased by delta, and timer timeout. That's pretty much a Godot signal at this point. Okay, I think we're good. So chat message. We're gonna have a public, actually private chat message. Uh, yeah, we'll have to go back to this timer because Okay. Timer invoke, start equal true. Chat message, where are you? Private void twin out. Void on timer timeout. So we create the timer, then we have like chat message timer timeout connected. Now we just connect here. And we twin out. So twin. We create a twin. So twin dot finished. Yeah, plus equal lambda function, I guess. I think we're good. It might look slightly weird. Because I didn't really consider something, which is that the container, I mean, the border is tied to the container. It doesn't look like it's doing much. Oh yes, I forgot to bind process. Yeah, I think it's gonna be weird. Why are you mean? Oh, wait. First, I need the chat message to actually clip. That's the first thing. And the second thing is, it didn't work. So let's see, on ready, we create a new timer of 5 seconds. We connect timeout. This timer duration is equal to timer duration. And we invoke the signal. I don't see why I wouldn't. We connect it on timer timeout here. We twin out. Maybe it's just my twin which is bad. Oh yes, debugger too. What is this? The twinned property size. Let me read. Oh, actually, I can read here. Size. Oh. Oh, it's actually not that bad. I mean, yes, it was. I know. We don't make this a control, but we make this a panel. So here we save this theme. Style box flat, transparent wallpaper. Okay, and here this chat message has exactly this. And we remove this one. So it's kind of weird. I mean, oh, no. the out is good, the in is bad. So I need to switch them. Interesting concepts. So twin in, here we have like container. We add a themes type box override, and we kind of need to load. Okay, so let's make some exports. Export group, nodes. Size of things. You have two things. We have like, actually we doesn't want. It's the side box flat. Okay, so here container, we add a panel. Side box flat. And when we twin out, we have like container dot remove. But we add sidebox override here. That's a little bit twisted, but I think it will work. It looks nice. So let's actually try having more. I'm not sure where they are. Right here. I was saying double progress here equals 0. And we're gonna have a few booleans. That's gonna be a list of you have no idea why, but when you add a label plus text in that label, the text is like huge, even though the size is 1 pixel. The size of the label or the size of the text? To change the of the text, yeah. So you change it here, right? Like in font size. Because if you maybe because 1 is too small. Maybe 1 pixel doesn't work for font size. So try 2. Like half of the screen? Like that doesn't... That seems wrong. Like I'm wondering what could you be doing to make this... I mean, at this point, I wouldn't have to see the project. Yeah, to give you any real information on this problem, I would need to see to have the zip of the project. Because it is a problem I never had, so I can't go back in time and see and remember a specific walkthrough to debug it. All right, let's create more messages. You'll ask later in the Discord. Yeah, exactly, that's it. You can host the zip file on your personal drive and create a link, or you can host it on GitHub. Like, there are different ways. Okay, let's see what happens if we have different messages coming in. Huh. Something's off. I think I just reversed this. And I actually want to change the lifespan of a message. To be like 15 seconds. No. They're not coming in. Wait, where was the script? Here? Yes. So progress plus equal delta. So if it is false and progress superior to 6, push a message. Why is this not happening? Like maybe they added, but maybe they're here, but we just don't see them. Like no, there's not any more coming in. No, we don't have more messages. Push message. Or is it just because I didn't save? That would be... But why is it? What's going on? Let me watch the remote. We have one message. We have another message and the first one's gone for some reason. So, okay, that's... Let's see. We have GUI, we have minimized chat, and here we have the HBox container. Okay. And we add this. What is this? It's a panel container? I'm actually slightly confused because technically this should work. Like, message. Yeah, but it's obviously... Okay, so here they do line up well. For some reason, when they are added with code, it doesn't work. So it might be a problem with the twin. Is there a possibility? Push message. We create a new thing. Create a new chat message data. We create a new chat message. Factory. We instantiate one. What could go wrong? Here we have the container. Is that... No. Because the size of the container is like not bigger than what it should be. I'm gonna watch the remote again. Oh, it's actually getting late. Okay, so here I broke everything as I run. The wrong thing probably. What? Okay. I think I messed up with the anchors and I shouldn't have. Okay, so let's pause. So we have a chat message 400. 400. And right here we add one and it's completely broken. They both have 0 size. Why? Why would their size change? So chat message. We initialize the control size. Oh. So maybe this is like really broken. It's called deferred seems very wrong. Let's do this differently. So size equal container dot size. And we're gonna have a private void on ready. So initialize size and we do the twinning thing. And here we just care about saying ready plus equal unready. Let's try this one. So it seems like it's a no. Okay, so that's the problem, kind of. This animation doesn't work. I have to animate this differently. So what if we forget the control having a side? Okay, I think I may have another idea. Chat message, that's the panel, and we give it a fixed 0, 0 size. We remove clipping, and the message comes in. No, you go center. This panel container is like well, the actual problem is that if the control here has no size, doesn't work for the container. Hmm. So maybe we can try a private void on container resize. And here we have like the size of this is going to be equal to the container size. Let's start with this and just twin in. Okay, we can try. So that's okay, except for one part. They stack up on each other. Yeah, because there's this thing where they have 0 y. I think. Why do they have 0 y? Because right here is good. Right, it's okay. And here, boom, broken. But the size is actually something. But is the first one sized? That's what I don't understand. No, the size is 0, so it didn't work. Oh, I think I know why. Yeah. We'll probably fixed now. No, screw you. Maybe it is uncontainerized. I mean, it's not even connected, so why do I expect it to actually be sized? So that's almost good. Uh, this is not necessary. Uh, 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 uh. Um, this we need a separation right here. Now let's watch the twin out. Actually, what if it would be like scale dot x? What is scale dot x? I'm curious. I want to see what happens. Because it's the same thing. It's the custom minimum size, which should be decreasing anyway. Something's weird. Wow. Uh, twin out. Uh, we twin in. And here I would be like custom minimum size. Set trans to wall. I think there's just one thing which is not working. It's probably an anchor thing. Oh, I think I know. I think the problem here is that it has a style box and we want it to be... Can it be something different? Oh wait, no. That's good. That's good. But by default, we want it empty. I think we've got it. That's weird. We're gonna bring clipping back, I think. And it has to be faster. So that's good, except that for some reasons we're missing. We're missing the border. So what if it is +1? Actually, maybe we need 0 spacing. But yeah, we're very close. No. Or we could try +2. At this point becomes witchcraft. Hmm. Maybe there's a margin thing, so it has to be 8. Yes, maybe it's the margins, so actually it has to be 16, or even maybe 32. And we kind of have to then add the separation like I had before. Right, okay, and here they're gonna overlap. No. So yeah, that's very fine. And what time is it? Yes, I think it's time for me to wrap it up. So that's pretty much cool that I'm done with that. Okay, okay, okay. We're good. We're good. So that was a fun experiment, not gonna lie. So I'm gonna remove the camera, prepare the goodbye screen. So do I have something to show you? I don't think. No. Yeah, you can watch it once last time. And you guys have fun doing your things. Have a great evening or day, depends on where you live. And I'll see you later. Goodbye.